Hey guys, my name is Loveless and we are back with Let's Not Stay Friends. Okay, let's go back to it. Fred's face twists in anger. He looks pretty frightened at times like these. Pretty frightening. Still can't read, even though it's been a whole day. Few days, actually. My point is proven. Here's the thing that grouches him like spoiled all the fun. There are alternatives, babe. Oh? Taff suddenly grabs my hand and presses his lips against the back of my palm. I can only stare in shock at what he's doing. There is still an opportunity to exchange partners, don't you think? And I would make quite the team. What? You won't regret it. I'm sure of it. I'll give you my word. What is he doing? This is confusing. He's so close. Too close. And he kisses my hand with absolutely unnecessary. Of course, it's very nice of him to tell me about the stone, but it isn't going to work. I've already made up my mind. How can I think of leaving Frenz behind? He's my best friend. I feel comfortable around him, and besides, I'm no traitor. There you go. I free my hand from his grasp by force. It probably looks like I'm angry. Well, I am. Stop that. Don't be foolish. A partner isn't something you can just change like gloves. Huh. A partner is so much more than a friend or ally. A true partner is someone who can... Jesus, you going deep in this. Unconditional, someone you can entrust your life with. The success of this exam depends on him. A true partner is someone you can Fred smiles. He looks pleased. You know, I would almost feel offended, but I'm fond of girls with attitude. Look at his face. Don't you wish to be partners? I get it. Wait, don't you? Should go backwards. But I prefer. What the fuck? Back. But I would prefer. Would you like to go on a date with me? What the hell? Does he even know how rejection works? Let's see. I'd hoped for your indulgence. Your words were torn to get a gaping hole in my heart. One you can mend. It'd be too cruel to refuse a little request with myself in this state. Tomorrow, you, me, the lake behind the school. Any objections? I don't know what to think. His persistence is starting to scare me. Well, it's just pathetic. What? Isn't it pathetic that you continue with your lame passes even after she's already rejected you? Or are you too stupid to understand that? You're not welcomed here. I see. Someone's already begun cooking, what's it called? Hare's wolf before he's even caught one. Don't you think your situation will change just one day? Trust me, friends. You're not that charming. What? I'm so confused. Shut up, it's none of your business. Is that why you chose the Forest of the Wise Dew? Such a quiet, peaceful place where no one will disturb you? Oh, I said shut up! Let's see. I haven't seen Fred so angry in a long, long time. He's kind of starting it. Let's see, ask him to stop. Stop it, please. You started all this, and Frenz is only trying to help me. You're being rude. Forgive me for displeasing you, princess. I'm already making amends. Just tell me the time and place. She told you to quit it, you moron. Taff, did you forget to we haven't registered yet? According to my calculations, now is the best time to do it. considering the science we've already been taking, the professor will be free in a few minutes. Bart, names. I hate names. Task partner looks tired of waiting him. Who wouldn't be? He's my classmate. I might even call him my friend. He's always happy to discuss amulet crafting and other interesting things with me. Perhaps he's socially awkward and sometimes speaks in an odd manner, but I can hardly call him boring. I also, also the smartest student in school was in the whole academy, kind of school, and always immersed in studies of magical artifacts. Although, quite frankly, he's obsessed with them. Given how these two are hard to believe, Brian is Charles' best friend, but opposites really do attract. What an awful day. Why does everyone insist on intruding while I'm speaking to the lovely lady? To a lovely lady. Am I cursed with the god of jealousy again? Good morning. Names? I suppose both of you are ready to endure the exam and successfully complete the challenge. Gee, yeah, that's a bit formal. And are you both skilled enough to avoid the tension catching? Yeah, we haven't had enough time for those fireflies. I can just imagine Insect looking radiant beneath the flickering glowings of the iridescent fireflies. I suddenly remember that I have something for Bart, a stone he wanted to use in a new amulet. I should give it to him unless I inevitably forget again. Maybe now isn't the best time to do it. There's only a little time before the exam starts. We should just remain focused on searching for the artifacts, not making them. And who knows how the exam will turn out. Save it for later. Yeah, I shouldn't let unimportant things continue to distract us right now. I'll give Brent a start after the exam and make a reminder. Make myself blah blah. Perhaps remembering will be the first step towards a real responsibility, and maybe then Frenz will stop teasing me about my disregarding of it. I should remind you once again, we should begin our final preparations as soon as possible. Bren, you're my friend, so I must tell you the truth. Your tediousness does not aid to your charm. I suppose drastic times call for drastic measures. The possibility of failing this exam increases every second you stand here. We'll fail if we don't find that artifact before the tiger star appears. And if you don't move now, you'll have to do the writing proportion of the exam all by yourself. How can you do this to me after all we've been through? I doubt your sarcasm will help. Assuming if you're still interested in improving your grade, that is. He's absolutely no sense of humor. I'm starting to suspect his glasses are blocking it. Before following Brett to the professor's table, Tefts turns back to me. It seems we're in this together, babe. I mean, together as in spending a whole day with a boring partner. What? I don't see how this not compute. Which could have been avoided if... In any case, I can't let poor Brian get lost in the woods. He's the most defenseless creature on the entire island. If not for me, the horned squirrel might eat him for breakfast. My proposal is still valid, babe. The one about you and me and the lake and everything else. Oh my god. He smiles with everything else. I'm pretty sure he doesn't mean collecting plants for a magical things is thinking it over. I'll be waiting for your response. He finally leaves, and Frenz lets out a long sigh of relief. He's like sugar syrup, so sweet and sticky, it makes you sick. I hate how he always trying to start fights, says the guy who's antagonizing him. I don't understand how Brett can stand being around that noisy Frenz. Ferret. You can't fix him onto the top of the tower as weather vane, and he'd still be too noisy. You have the weirdest imaginations. If you had chosen to go with him instead, I wouldn't have given you any of my food. And leave me to starve? You're so mean. So we both agree your cooking is inedible. Just admit it. You're happy that I chose you over Tab. You don't have to hide it. We wait until the rest of the students finish to the registration table. Some are eager to begin the exam as soon as possible, while others are afraid to embrace the unknown, if not the professor himself. The island territory is huge. Each team will have their own site without the risk of bumping into each other. Tariff and Brown are heading into the mountains of Oblivion. Finally, when most of the other students have left the classroom, we decide to take the registration and approach the professor's table. Oh, Jesus. That's the professor? Well, if it isn't the best battle mage in his class. Professor something looks at Frenz with a wry grin. Their verbal battles have become everyday life here in the academy. I share a few of blah blah classes with Frenz, and every lesson is contest with the wits between the two. He loves humiliating his students. I sometimes think is the only reason why he's a teacher. Almost everyone has suffered his evil jokes, although Frenz knows how to throw them right back. The school has long been accustomed to their infinite fighting. However, it seems Frenz is the only student in the entire academy who knows the professor doesn't detest. Fortunately, their strange bond has protected me from the professor's mockery. I take it the Suicide Squad that's chosen the forest of the wise do. It's certainly more dangerous than the Grove of Legends, but not quite as treacherous as the Mountains of Oblivion. Does graduation have you so nervous? The area without carnivorous plants are too boring for my taste. We were hoping to collect the banquet of poisonous flowers and present it to a mutual friend. Oh my god. But if we're lucky, he'll get lost in the mountains and never come back. So you're going together? Singing something roaches, a full moon, wild beasts howling in the romantic despair as the two. This is meat for a price for one. This is ridiculous. The youth today, so shameless. Even the Bargette took the brandy, one of the partners, to distract the wild animals. But I imagine the pixie will have no trouble distracting you instead. You should know better than to bring along your girlfriend. She's not my dad's girlfriend. Let's see. I do kind of actually want to go on his route though. So let's say I want to go on his route because I ignored tabs. So I kind of want to go on his route. So I'm gonna just ignore it. Yeah, I'm ignoring it. Don't underestimate us, Professor. We're mages, not floundering for wild animals. We can defend ourselves. Can't we, Frenz? I doubt we'll come across anything more ferocious than a few hounded squirrels, which would be a shame. Hey, if I bring back a skull of armored teeth, will I get extra credit? Sure, go for it. Adrenaline makes human meats far more delicious. Well, okay, I can see they're bantering. The boys will certainly appreciate the extra seasonings. You wouldn't want to disappoint a 6-foot-tall fuzzy, would you? I hear the fur makes the best rugs. Perhaps one would be a good birthday present for someone I know. You want a rug? Sorry, I'm not too fond of fleas. I wouldn't be fond of that way they reek either. Anyhow, what's that? Enough of the idle chit-chat. You both need to sign your names in the journal here. Your signatures will be served for confirmation that you have been informed of the consequences of not adhering to the exam safety rules and regulations. Never estimate the value of safety in relationships in the woods and while experimenting on humans. After all, one never knows what you can expect from forest beast. We don't even know what to expect from you, Professor. You better hurry and take that blonde damsel and go. My sharp tongue friend. And if I were you, I would keep my mouth shut out in the woods. It'd be a shame for a bumblebee burr flew in. I'd hate to losing the only student brave enough to quarrel with me. I think we'd both miss that. One more thing. Frenz bends over the class journal as he signs his name. The professor suddenly turns to me. When hunting for the large cucumberous beast, you should taunt it first from a safe distance and then wait. When it draws near, grab and hold on to it with your life, as if your life depends on it, understand? And muster up enough self-confidence while you're at it. Otherwise, you'll disappoint the Wolverines by not putting up a good fight before dinner. Dismissed. Finally, he lets us go. He needs to stop wasting all of his time with all that mumbling collection of his. He knows when he isn't insulting everyone. He's actually a good teacher. I like the way that he explains his materials. I remember most of his lectures. I think maybe his mumbling forced me to be more focused. Yeah, somehow actually with some classes that if the teacher was to say something completely random, it actually gets the people to pay attention again, because it'll be so random that it just snaps them out of their daydreaming. Sometimes that works with a good majority of students, not all. Some of them, they're just not listening to anything that the teacher was saying or professor. Anyhow, his teaching methods is quite effective if only his jokes were a little less creepy. Okay. By the way, have you ever thought about teaching? Of course not. Haha, Professor Frenz, I would love to see that. Don't say stuff like that, idiot. Okay then. Now we finish our preparations and head to the schoolyard. Most of the teams are already departed and they're starting their locations, but we managed to register with a little time to spare. Even though the exact starting time isn't indicated in the instructions, everyone is aiming to finish before evening. I'm running out of breath. Which is understandable. Very few students are brave enough to wander outside the school buildings after dusk. The earlier they start, the earlier they'll finish. So self-organize will be key if we're aiming to finish before nightfall. Why are you still here? It's half slate. I believe he once again fallen into the traps of his own making, which involve social situations and his own narcissism. Ah, it's fan club. Those shallow girls who chase him all over the place will hang on to every stupid word he says. It seems Brand's assumptions aren't unfounded. Tax is very popular among the girls, like extremely popular. Even famous mages who occasionally visit the academy receive less attention during their lectures than Taft does in a single day. Damn! I'm sorry that he's wasting your time like this. Remind me again, why do you hang out with him? All he does is buzz and about spewing his sugary syrup everywhere. Ugh. That's not all he does. He could be useful at times. For example, in fights against 2 or more opponents. Also, he is always tries harder than I demonstrate even the slightest bit of skepticism in his abilities. Okay. It seems Bram is more perceptive than he appears. Though his comments about my uselessness in battle can be hurtful at times. Well, sometimes. I am certainly not fond of that side of our friendship. No. Let's see. But we are useless in combat. Okay, let's see here. Only thing is that you need a battle mage and then the mage that actually does all the spells, so... I would say, but we are useless in combat. Let me be, like, kind of honest. Because, like, you are useless in combat, but... yeah, I would say we are useless in combat. I know how you feel, really, but we can't win a fight without the battle mage's help. They distract the enemy while we use our artifacts to finish them off. It's always been that way. It's just so much more encouragement when you have a partner you can rely on, even while deep in the woods. I feel confident. Is that a blush? He blushed. He blushed. I swear I saw that. I saw he blushed. Knowing that my partner can overcome any obstacle in his way with a single blow. Okay, yeah. Nice try, but you're kissing up now. Yeah, I would have stopped, like, the other part. I suppose you're right. I don't feel comfortable being used as bait, though. He uses you as bait? That's wrong. It's not my fault. All the animals like your glasses more than the girls do. Oh, my God. How dare you? Oh, that's so mean. What a pleasant surprise to be admired by your lovely face once more before the exam. I'm so done with him. He needs to go somewhere. You need to go away. Shoo. A scoundrel. Scared. Okay, he should have left before I found us again. Ta-da! Don't be jealous. I committed to my goals. I never know when to give up. Yeah, I'll definitely make you my partner. I'm sure of it. Jeff is confident about that. Is that a threat? Whoa. Only if you consider it one. Oh my God. Stop bantering, you guys. We need to go to the exam. Okay. You two can't help adding competition elements to the exam, can you? Why avoid the entertainment? Okay, right. Come on, friends. It's time to go. Good luck to the both of you guys. Luck is my second name, but after your well wishes, I feel as I'm gonna make a fortune will only increase. If you can hear that, that's the sound of me hitting my own head. Okay. And luck isn't necessary for the task. I get myself a headache because I hit my head so hard. But it's like, his wittiness is hurting me. Or forcing myself to hurt my head. Because it hurts. Just reading it. Or me saying it. Okay. Most accurate in my calculations, we should complete the exam and stop it. Must you always be so dull? You reduce my chances of having fun to 0. I'm not sure I'm survival his company into quick. Kiss me goodbye. Goodbye, interesting kiss. No. Seriously? Don't even think about it. There is nothing regarding the exchange of body fluids in our test manual. Thank you. Whatever is the case, we shall start soon. I am personally submitted the formal complaint letter. I'll personally. And you already know Determined, whatever, clinging. Not again. The last time you gave me a complaint letter, it was poisoned my life by 3 whole days. Your life should be poisoned forever. Consider how often you look at yourself in the mirror. Damn. Well, at least I'm not ashamed to admit I look good. Oh my god, so done. He then blows me a kiss with a cheerfully heading towards the academy gates. Is no one else good at changing the subject? He's more annoying than all the forest creatures combined. Despite how he acts, Frenz really doesn't enjoy getting into fights, not even with Taff. He's just quick to anger, which gets him in trouble sometimes. Frenz gets annoying when other students challenge him in the attempt to prove their magical strength, but he usually defends them easily with a few magical blows. I don't think he notices that he's become the strongest and most feared student in the academy. It is sometimes that never really seemed important to him. Unfortunately, there are so many problems to come with a title. There are always students who dream of taking it from Frenz. The only thing I can understand is if he doesn't care about being the best battle mage in school, why does he spend all the time training? Time to go. Let's hurry before someone else tries to seduce you with his cheesy pickup lines. Finally, can we actually get somewhere? After finishing all of our preparations, we finally enter the Forest of the Wise Dew with the east entrance. Ooh, pretty. That's a pretty background. Okay, well, this is gonna be it for now because it's probably been at least 20 minutes or so, or at least around that. And also smacking my head did not help me at all. This time, it's not that my jaw hurts. Luckily, it's now my head hurts, and also that I'm trying to keep this below 20 minutes. And also, my mic is sounding weird because I can hear the repeating echo from my mic. And it's getting really annoying. I don't even know how to fix that. So, oh well. If you want to see more of this and more of my reading and commentary, and you know what to do. Bye.